Okay, this is a dream my daughter had, and she got the dream in about probably March, April 2021. Um, you will notice that in 2021, 2022, 2023, we received a lot of prophetic dreams from God. I believe that's an increase in prophetic dreams because He was preparing us for this time that's now coming. Anyway, I will call this dream the beautiful church dream. Okay, so my daughter, my son, me and my husband went to a British church. But this British church in the dream was in a factory, an old decrepit factory. And so we went in, there were chairs in on the factory floor, but it was like dusty and dirty and awful. And there was a stage, and there was a pastor on the stage, and a choir singing in the back, and um, and my husband and I were sitting on the chairs, but my daughter and my son decided to stand up by the side and watch everything from the side, and their cousin also came into the church and stood by them. And um, there was a pastor or a preacher in front of the church, and the choir was singing, and then it was his time to start preaching, and he was preaching about Israel. And while he was talking, the choir interrupted him and said, okay, that's enough of that, and then they wanted to do their own thing. And my husband and I were looking at this, and we were just like shaking our heads and laughing because of the disorder in the church and the disrespect for leadership. And my daughter, my son, and their cousin were standing off to the side, and they at that point walked out of the church, of the factory church, and outside it was like a war zone. It was really dangerous outside, and a war atmosphere, and they were afraid of that, and they decided to go back inside of the church. And while they were standing off to the side again, my daughter saw these two beautiful doors, like wooden doors, and they were open. And she looked through the doors, and it was a church. It was a beautiful church that, like, these wooden pews, beautiful carpet and light, and beautiful windows. She said it was the most beautiful church she'd ever seen. But it was empty. But the door stood open, but it was empty. And everyone was in this awful church, basically falling apart. And that beautiful church stood there, and everyone could go in, but no one was there. Yes, so those with understanding, this is probably where the move of God concerning Britain and evangelism is concerned, probably one of the most important dreams for this time. Hope you understand it.